Hello? 1 litre Spa 100% fruit juice blend for just $19.99. Wow. And Spa macaroni or spaghetti buy any two for just 28 Emelangeni.
It's the Spa Products Best Filler Sale, only at Spa.
Good evening, this is Eswatini TV News at 8. I am Natsile Sitole alongside Zamanzi Manze. First up, let's have a look at our top stories. The Prime Minister, Cleopas Dlamini, has registered the Kingdom of Eswatini's readiness to host the 24th COMESA Summit in 2025. Minister of Information, Communication and Technology, Her Royal Highness Princess Sikhanyiso, says the Royal Science and Technology Park will not shut the door for eMaswati to develop systems. The Ministry of Finance's Portfolio Committee says it is more expensive for eMaswati to travel to pay graded tax than levy itself, which is less than 20 emalangeni annually. The news. The Prime Minister, Cleopas Dlamini, has registered the Kingdom of Eswatini's readiness to host the 24th Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa COMESA Summit in 2025. Eswatini's bid to host the summit was endorsed during the official closing of the 22nd COMESA Summit held in Lusaka, Zambia.
Prime Minister says the Kingdom of Eswatini is one of the founding members of COMESA and a committed member to the organ's regional integration agenda. Hence, eMaswati should feel proud for being recognized as the host country for the 24th meeting of the COMESA Heads of State and Government Summit.
Besivele sithunyelele incwadi sicelo nje sokuthi ingabe livela kangwane lona lingakhona yini ukuthi liposte lo mhlangano sihambeke sesiyitholile sibusiso kubaphathi belive awu singabavumela laba bekumele singabamema kusibedela kangwane ngiyajabula-ke ukuze ngikubike lokho ukuthi sivele siyasemukela nesicelo sabo sibacela ukuvakashela live lakangwane batobambela umhlangano weCOMESA ka-2025 lokusho ukuthi-ke i-Eswatini seyitabangiyo i-host COMESA ka-2025 njengoba kubusiswa imbube bayethu sase-ke siyakhuluma nangokuthi uma ngabe kusho ukuthi leli vele litakulo mhlangano kutaba nema-logistics ngatawendiwa ukuthi funeka lokwa nalokho kepha-ke kutawulungiswa lokho sikhasi nasesiya nasemaphethelweni singathi nje kafishane umhlangano ukhulume leto zinsabalelo.
Having seen his first assignment done here in Zambia, the Prime Minister's next destination is Switzerland, where he is scheduled to represent His Majesty King Mswati III at the World of Work Summit in Geneva.
Umhlangano we-ILO lesiya kuwona sisuka la umhlangano loba khona njalo ngeminyaka kuhambe bo-minister bawo imisebenzi i-labor phinde kuhambe nabo-labor commissioner nabo bonke nje labaphethe social security lokusho ukuthi i-pension nani i-annual meeting bese-ke ukuthi-ke kanye ngemva kweminyaka lethide bese-ke kuba lapha khona kubitwa ema-heads of state atowenda nje ama-statements atowubika ngesimo setekusebenza emaveni awo ngenhlalakahle yetisebenzi ukubambisana kwahulumende nebacashi netisebenzi kusho ukuthi nje kafishane nathi siyabe siyodiliva leso statement ngelive lakangwane ukuthi selihambe kangakanani lona konke nje ma-legislation imithetho lehambisana nenhlalakahle yetisebenzi nako konke lokwa siyabe siyoyithula lowo mbono nasisuka lapha nje.
The two-day summit will highlight the key role of social justice in creating a more sustainable and equitable world of work. For Eswatini TV News, John Morelekeng in Lusaka, Zambia.
Minister of Information, Communication and Technology, Her Royal Highness Princess Sikhanyiso, says the Royal Science and Technology Park will not shut the door for Eswatini to develop systems. The minister says the Rural Science and Technology Park Bill of 2022 will open the door for international creatives, but at the same time not take away the power to develop, maintain and host all ICT government systems from Eswatini. The minister has said this before senators when going through the bill clause by clause.
The Minister of Information, Communication and Technology is piloting the Rural Science and Technology Park Bill of 2022. This bill was scrutinized clause by clause in Senate on Friday. Minister of ICT, Her Royal Highness Princess Sikhanyiso, submitted to senators that one of the positives that come with this bill is that it will not shut out Eswatini.
The development part cannot just be confined to RSTP. Lokwakha lama systems akangakhiwa RSTP yedvana. Lok maintainer nalok hoster akwendiwe RSTP yedva. But that does not limit RSTP from developing systems. Che. Akubavimbi eMaswati naletinkampani che. Batawuchubeka but ngeke kube ngabo bodva. Mauthi kufuna bakhe lama government systems lega RSTP kanzi sifuna kwalanza ngaphandle kumbe letinye tinkampani ngabanjani lokuthi ba maintain and host.
Functions of the RSTP under this bill will include ensuring the programs for promotion of research, related scientific, technology and innovation activities are in harmony with the National Science, Technology and Innovation Policy. The minister then thanked senators for their input on the bill. For Eswatini TV News, Temgosima Vimbela with Muzim Konda, Parliament.
The Ministry of Finance Portfolio Committee in the House of Assembly says it is more expensive for Eswatini to travel to pay graded tax than the levy itself, which is less than 20 emalangeni annually. The committee's chairman, Mawi Kumalo, says the Graded Tax Act should be repealed as it is no longer necessary. Kumalo said this in Parliament when debating their report on the Graded Tax Repeal Bill of 2023.
Parliament wants graded tax to be scrapped off because it views it as expensive for Eswatini.
Kushiphe kakhulu ukubhatala 150. Now, Mr. Speaker, angisho ukuthi lenzaba lapho bese imise khona 4 years. Bese ibambe lapho khona ukuthi hey, tikhulu kutselwa ngato tikhulu tisebenzisa yona lenzaba ye graded tax. Kanzi Mr. Speaker, kule personal identity number le PIN. Mr. Speaker, liqiniso lithi inombolo yonke lekhona lapho. Noma ingakufaka lokuthi wena udelwe nini konke lokho, kodwa iphindze le nombolo lobuse bayisho ukuthi sikhulu sakho ngubani. So lokwenda ukuthi lokho soku irrelevant.
Kwami kusekela sibasemkhweni ukuthi eMaswati sadawa bakhona kuphumula ngoba uthola sina kuthatha labantu bayowenda le into dabo graded tax kufuna kuthwala lithimba lebantu elifaya ikhazi bagijima kepanyalo lomsebenzi odabalula ngoba vele nje bayibekile isihlalo kuyahambelana lapha labo pin number lesinabo cishe ku le shift code iphinze vele lapho siyabonga kakhulu kusekela mhlonishwa speaker.
The House agreed on this and so did the Ministry of Finance.
I do believe this is something that we can end the finance term with, is removing graded tax. It is a frustration to Eswatini out there, Honourable Speaker, and even though the cost isn't much, but the frustration of getting it, the leaving home, the bus fares, the getting to revenue offices, the lines, getting turned back sometimes, it's a whole lot more expensive than the actual 18 emalangeni a year is. And so hence I do believe, just to help Eswatini and to remove frustrations in the system, it'll be lovely to be able to pass this through. So thank you very much to everyone.
As the Graded Tax Repeal Bill of 2023 has passed the House of Assembly, it will now proceed to Senate for further deliberation. For Eswatini TV News, Temgosima Vimbela with Skumbuzo Dlamini and Temba Shabangu, Parliament.
The Minister of Tourism and Environmental Affairs, Moses Vilagati, implores Eswatini to engage in businesses that are environmentally friendly. The minister was addressing residents of Madlinza during the Awareness Creation and Tree Planting Day at Madlinza.
The minister's first stop was at the roadside makeshift market stalls situated in Badlane area, where he engaged in a discussion with vendors about the positive and negative impact their businesses have on the environment. The minister then proceeded to Malinza Royal Crawl, where he planted trees.
Ngibona ku social media kuthiwa kumalinza kuthengiswa isihlahla i-trucking 700 wemalanga. Ngitsinzela amajala ngikubonile lokho. Ngini le niniketele permit na. Lokusho ukuthi kunebantu lasebathi bona ukuthi bafanele bawuthengisa lesihlahla. Kukhona nje study lesake sendiwa la. Kwathiwa uma singenti lutho la ngenzaka kumalinza sitaba ne-desert. Nduna enkulu akusukume ama-projects ekuhlanyela isihlahla ngelikhaya netindzawo letitsite lapho siba nato esihlahla.
Begani Magongo, a representative of the European Union Ambassador Desislava Chomilova, says the European Union is committed to supporting Eswatini on projects aimed at mitigating the effects of climate change.
I-restoration noma kubuyiseleka kwayo leyo mvelo kuyinto lesibophelele kakhulu ukuthi siyibone singu-European Union ukuthi iyenteka.
Regional Administrator Themba Msibi thanks the minister for enlightening the residents as they relied on environmentally harmful businesses due to scarcity of employment opportunities. The total number of trees planted at Malinza is 410. Reporting for Eswatini TV, I am Mbongwa Dube at Malinza.
The Ministry of Home Affairs, through Mopping Up exercise, has successfully registered 106 birth certificates at Nsubani Chiefdom in the Shiseleni region, and among them was an elderly and a native woman. Firstly, the ministry successfully registered a birth certificate of an 83-year-old woman, Nokthula Mtimkulu, who had never had a birth certificate. Thanks to the ministry's initiative to bring registration services to rural areas, Nokthula was finally able to obtain her birth certificate and have her existence officially recognized by the government. Secondly, Rose Mazia, a resident of Nyamazane in the Shiseleni region, had also never had a birth certificate. This had prevented her from registering her two children aged 5 and 9 years old for school. Rose Mazia's case is a perfect example of the positive impact that the Mopping Up exercise is having on the lives of ordinary citizens. Not only was she able to obtain her own birth certificate, but she was also able to register her two children aged 5 and 9 years old, who were previously unable to attend school due to the lack of documentation. The exercise aims to ensure that every deserving citizen in the country has a birth certificate, which is a crucial document for accessing various government services such as education, healthcare, and social welfare. Unfortunately, many citizens in remote and rural areas of the country have been unable to obtain birth certificates due to various reasons, such as access to service centers. Both Nokthula and Rose expressed their gratitude to the ministry for its initiative to come to the chiefdoms for registration. In an interview, Rose said, "I am very happy that I finally have a birth certificate. It was a difficult process, but the ministry officials were very helpful, and I am grateful to them." Her children also expressed their excitement at the prospect that they will finally be able to attend school like other children. The Mopping Up exercise is a significant milestone in the development of the country's infrastructure, and it is heartening to see the positive impact it is having on the lives of ordinary citizens. With the continued support of the government and its citizens, it is hoped that the project will reach every corner of the country and ensure that every citizen has access to the basic rights and services they are entitled to. The Mopping Up exercise continues in chiefdoms of both Shiseleni and Lubombo regions. Nonetheless, the ministry encourages individuals to take advantage of this opportunity and register their births, deaths, and marriages. We'll go for an ad break, and we'll be seeing you in a bit.
Hello? 1 litre Spa 100% fruit juice blend for just $19.99. Wow. And spa macaroni or spaghetti, buy any two for just 28 emlangeni.
It's the Spar Products Best Filler Sale, only at Spar. At Spar, we've worked hard to get you low prices on great products every day. Like Nescafe Classic Coffee for only $84.99 and 1 kg Kellogg's Cornflakes for just $64.99. It's low prices for you every day at Spar.
Welcome back. You're still watching Eswatini TV News at 8. The House of Assembly has unanimously agreed on the withdrawal of the Tax Administration Bill of 2020. Ministry of Finance Portfolio Committee Chairman and Lobamba Lomzala Member of Parliament Maui Kumalo say this bill merges 3 legislations, one of which is very old. Kumalo has said this in Parliament when moving that the House adopts his committee's report on the bill.
The Minister of Finance Portfolio Committee Chairman Maui Kumalo says the Tax Administration Bill of 2020 merges 3 legislations. These are the VAT Act of 2011, Income Tax Order of 1975, as well as the Alcohol and Tobacco Levy Act of 2019. Kumalo says the Income Tax Order is very old and should be overhauled.
Lesikubonile sikhanze ukuthi lo mthetho kwangathi unema gaps.
What we have seen is that there are gaps. These gaps are caused by that this bill will extract certain clauses from a law that dates back to 1975. As a committee, we have always been consistent that this law is old. It should be overhauled so that we have a legislation that is in line with today. Some things will not be addressed if we use a law this old.
Kumalo has asked the House to adopt their report, which seeks to have the bill taken back to the Ministry of Finance for consultation. The House agreed. For Eswatini TV News, Temgosima Vimbela with Skumbuzo Dlamini and Temba Shabangu, Parliament.
The Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Simon Zwane, says the Kingdom of Eswatini is doing a commendable job in testing and treating different diseases, as the ministry is able to excel because they are able to analyze and to draw experiences from other developed countries. Zwane was speaking during the 2023 Taiwan Eswatini Healthcare Improvement Conference held in Babane.
The Kingdom of Eswatini, together with Taiwan, had a chance to share health experiences. This year's conference was focusing on communicable diseases. The Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Simon Zwane, says the experience sharing will help in improving healthcare services in Eswatini.
And this training basically looks at what is it that we are doing in the different health facilities, and in which areas do we have to improve. This looks at diagnosis, treatment and care, and making sure that we retain people on treatment. What are the different issues that they experience, and then they are sharing with one another. And this is very critical because, as you know, where quality improvement is an ongoing thing, and this is part of that, so that our medical practitioners give the best of care to our clients.
The TMUH Superintendent Dr. Chung Ming Shing says the conference is focusing on HIV, TB, and other diseases.
This conference will cover the 2 main things. The one main topic is HIV care, current HIV care challenge in Eswatini.
The conference gave Eswatini an opportunity to share programs that were of great help in achieving HIV 95-95-95. For Eswatini TV News, Ndomlangeni, Temba Shabangu, Mbabane.
Local and international companies continue to open opportunities for innovative youth through platforms such as the Accelerator 100 platform. According to Eswatini Beverages Communications Manager Phumelelo Makhubu, the program is searching for the most innovative solutions in areas such as biodiversity, sustainable agriculture and climate change, among others.
International companies joined hands in supporting innovators in different countries, including Eswatini, through the 100 Accelerator Cohort 5 program. Eswatini Beverages is also a partner. The communications manager, Mpumelelo Makhubu, says youth inventors in Eswatini should apply to stand a chance to create job opportunities for other young people.
Applications will be on innovative projects around climate action, sustainable agriculture, circular economy, inclusive growth, biodiversity, water stewardship, and health and wellness. So we thought as a business that it was upon us, to make this opportunity visible to all Emaswati. We all understand the challenges we're all facing around unemployment, and why we see this kind of opportunities as other, means for us to create those opportunities for our people, particularly the youth, to have some form of employment through these initiatives.
Makhubu says young people should apply online. This innovative challenge is in line with United Nations Sustainable Goals that seeks to address climate change issues, health and wellness, among other goals. Eswatini TV News Sondomlangeni, Themba Shabangu, Matapa.
In a statement from the Office of the Government spokesperson, credible intelligence reports have come to the attention of His Majesty's government that certain elements based outside the country are working on a secret plan with their collaborators within the system to harm in one way or the other the suspect who calls himself a commander, Thabo Kunene, with a view to manipulate the information which the suspect is divulging to agencies of law enforcement under interrogation. This is being done as a deliberate strategy of diversion and to create a conundrum for government as the plotters attempt to push back on any possibility of linking them to certain criminal and murder cases which the suspect has been charged with. Government wishes to inform the nation that all is being done by national security services to ensure that the suspect, Thabo Kunene, is provided with maximum protection as he and his accomplice await trial. Government wishes to warn all those who are or may be involved in this diabolical plan to harm the suspect while in the custody of government to desist from it right away, for the law shall take its full course. Government wishes to further urge the nation and all Emaswati to be on the lookout for people whose intentions are to cause chaos and confusion in the country and thus divert and blame others for their respective criminal activities. Emaswati must continue to report to the nearest police station any suspicious movements of unknown people in the country. The director for Lunyati Community Center, Claudio Graziani, says they are seeing growth in the number of youth taking vocational skills courses at Togotane.
The Lunyati Community Center started operating in the year 2015 with the purpose of giving vocational skills to the youth of Togotane, especially those who dropped out or lacked financial assistance to further their studies. The director of the institution, Claudio Graziani, says they offer courses such as basic mechanic, sewing, computer, among others.
One of the first challenges I faced from the beginning has been that scarce commitment from the students. It comes from the free courses mostly. At the beginning, there was not admission fee, and there was not uniform. So problems was that students were not coming or thinking that was not a problem to disappear anytime. And that was making a huge mess in the organization of the courses and in the developing. There is an application fee of 100, plus we ask them to buy the uniform That is depend of the course they are taking. Then there are not other fees. There are not tuition fee.
Graziani continues to say over 100 students are enrolled per year, and the courses take a period of 5 months. For Eswatini TV News, I'm Tando Mdluli, Tokotane.
And now let's have a look at our financial indicators. And moving on to sports, the president of the Eswatini Darts Association, Phumla Ndwande, says it is pleasing to see the number of girls who play the sport grow every year. Ndwande was reacting to the school darts championships that were hosted by the association.
The Eswatini Darts Association, in its objective, it is to take the sport into grassroots level, where they want to start the sport at school. The association, together with their sponsor, Eswatini Royal Insurance Company, hosted school darts championships. The president of the association, Phumla Ndwande, says they are happy with the increased number of girls who came out to play, and now their focus is selecting the national team that will go for competitions in Zambia in August 2023.
iphindze ibe nathi nakulo mnyaka lo ikakhulu seyisida ngala kuletikolo lakhona kungiyona ndlela lesithuthukisa ngayo lo mdlalo wethu ukuthi ufike ezindaweni ezihlukene. Kusijabulisile ukubona inani lemantombazane lebelikhona kulo mdlalo nabo bonke abadlali badlala ngetimisela nokukhulu. Ngalo-ke sesibheke ukuthi leli bandla lethu ledlalisako lisilungisele labadlali labatawuba kuleli cembu letawuhamba liyomela live eZambia nga-August la sithemba khona ukuthi batawusimelela kahle baphindze baphumelele njengoba siyida-level ekuhlala siphumelele.
Justice Figueroa, who plays for All Stars FC in the second division of South African football, says having an injury-free season made him return to his best form as he helped his team finish the season fourth in the log standing. His performance this season made Emaswati question his omission from the national team, even though he's the only player playing in South Africa, where they have a professional league.
Honestly speaking, I be right kakhulu. Kasi ngicala kuba ngidlala isizini yonke injury free. So ngi-enjoy ibhola yami for the first time in 5 years. Ngicale enjoy ibhola yami yalo All Stars. Nale coach, what a sweet guy. Okay, not sweet, but is nice. We understand ukuthi ufunani la kuwe then kufuna wena la kufuna ukuzodlala.
Figueroa is currently waiting for communications from his team, as it is reported that their team status has been sold to Black Leopards. Reporting for Eswatini TV Sports News, I am Patiso Msibi. Babane.
That's all for now. Before I go, here's a reminder of our top stories. The Prime Minister, Cleopas Dlamini, has registered the Kingdom of Eswatini's readiness to host the 24th COMESA Summit in 2025. Minister of Information, Communication and Technology, Her Royal Highness Princess Sikhanyiso, says the Royal Science and Technology Park will not shut the door for Emaswati to develop systems. The Ministry of Finance's Portfolio Committee says it is more expensive for Emaswati to travel to pay graded tax than levy itself, which is less than 20 emalangeni annually. And it's a wrap. I'll leave you now with the weather update from myself and the team. Many thanks for your company. Take care.
At Spar, we've worked hard to get you low prices on great products every day. Like Nescafe Classic Coffee for only $84.99 and 1 kg Kellogg's Cornflakes for just $64.99. It's low prices for you every day at Spar.
Bring on the break with holiday entertainment for the whole family on DSTV. Maximize your experience by streaming on the DSTV app and upgrade your account using the My DSTV app. bring on that local and international star power with brand new shows and sport. And of course, for the kids, bring on the fun. Visit dstv.com to get connected. Bring on the break with DSTV.